In the heart of the Mojave Desert, a rock the size of a microwave oven slides across the cracked earth, leaving a trail etched into the dust. No one sees it move. No human hand touches it. Yet, in the dead of night, it travels meters, defying gravity and logic. This is the racetrack playa, a place where stones wander, and science has spent decades chasing shadows. But before we unravel that enigma, let's step back. We live on a planet that breathes, pulses, and whispers secrets in languages we are only beginning to understand. Every year, new anomalies surface that challenge the very fabric of our reality. Some are dismissed as tricks of the eye, others as hoaxes, but a few remain stubbornly unexplained, phenomena that make us question if we truly know our own world. Consider the light pillars of the Arctic. You're standing on a frozen lake, the air so cold it bites your lungs. Suddenly, beams of light shoot straight up into the sky, like alien searchlights, but they're not from any craft. They're created by ice crystals suspended in the air, reflecting light from below. But the eerie part? Sometimes they move, pulse, and change color, as if they're signals from another dimension. Scientists say it's just physics, but when you see them, you can't shake the feeling that something else is at play. Then there's the singing sands. Walk on certain dunes in the Sahara, and the sand beneath your feet emits a low, resonant hum, like a cello being played by the wind. It's not a trick of the mind, it's a real acoustic phenomenon. But why? Some theories say it's the friction of sand grains, but no one can fully explain why only certain dunes sing, or why the sound can last for minutes after you stop walking. It's as if the earth itself is trying to communicate. And what about the moving rocks? We started with them, but let's dig deeper. For decades, scientists have studied the sliding stones of racetrack playa. The most accepted theory is that ice sheets form under the rocks during winter, and when the ice melts, the wind pushes the rocks across the slick surface. But here's the catch: the rocks move in unpredictable patterns, sometimes changing direction, sometimes stopping abruptly. And no one has ever witnessed a rock in motion. In 2014, researchers finally captured video of rocks moving, but the footage only raised more questions. The rocks moved slowly, almost deliberately, as if they were following an invisible path. Could there be a magnetic force? A subterranean vibration? Or something else entirely? Now, let's travel to a place where the ground itself seems alive. In Romania, there's a lake called Lake Vostok, buried beneath 2 miles of Antarctic ice. But wait, that's not Romania, that's Antarctica. Let me correct myself. Deep beneath the Antarctic ice sits Lake Vostok, a pristine, freshwater lake that has been sealed off from the world for over 15 million years. Scientists have drilled into it, and what they've found defies expectations: microbial life that thrives in total darkness, under immense pressure, with no sunlight. But here's the bizarre part: the lake is tidally active. It rises and falls, as if it's breathing. Some researchers believe that this breathing is caused by the gravitational pull of the moon, affecting the water even through miles of ice. But others speculate that there might be geothermal vents, or even something stranger, unknown to science. From the depths of Antarctica, let's soar to the skies. Have you ever heard of the green flash? It's a phenomenon where, at the exact moment the sun sets, a brilliant green beam of light shoots up from the horizon. It's so quick that most people miss it, but it's been captured on film. The scientific explanation involves refraction of light in the atmosphere, but the catch is that it's incredibly rare and unpredictable. Some say it's a myth, but many credible witnesses, including sailors and pilots, have seen it. And some have even reported seeing a blue flash, which is even more mysterious. Could these flashes be messages from the sun, or are they just optical illusions? The truth is, we don't fully understand. Now, let's descend into the ocean, where the deepest trenches hold secrets we've barely scratched. In 1997, an underwater microphone picked up a sound so powerful it was heard 5,000 miles away. It was named the bloop, and it was many times louder than the loudest known animal, the blue whale. Scientists were baffled. Some thought it was an icequake, but the frequency and pattern didn't match. Others speculated it could be a giant unknown creature, but no animal of that size has ever been found. The bloop remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the deep. And just recently, a similar sound, called the Julia, was recorded, adding to the enigma. What could be making these sounds? Could there be something colossal living in the abyss? But let's not forget the land itself. In the Philippines, there's a mountain that weeps, literally. At certain times of the year, water flows from cracks in the rock, creating a stream that appears to cry. Locals believe it's the spirit of a mountain goddess. Scientists say it's just groundwater seeping out, but the pattern is irregular and doesn't match rainfall or seasonal changes. Some researchers have proposed that the mountain might be connected to an underground river, but no one has been able to trace it. And there are stories of the weeping mountain making sounds, like groans, during the night. Could it be tectonic movement? Or something more? And then there are the fairy circles of Namibia. In the arid grasslands, there are circular patches of bare earth, surrounded by tall grass. They form a polka dot pattern that stretches for miles. For years, scientists have debated their origin: termites, toxins in the soil, or self-organizing vegetation. But a recent study found that the circles seem to move over time, appearing and disappearing in cyclic patterns, like a living organism. Some researchers have even suggested that they might be footprints of ancient beings, but that's purely speculative. The truth is, we still don't know why they form, or why they maintain their perfect circle shape. But perhaps the most mind-bending natural phenomenon is the North Pole that moves. The Earth's magnetic field is not static, it shifts, and sometimes, it flips entirely. We know that the last flip happened 780,000 years ago, and it's overdue. But the recent acceleration of the magnetic pole's movement has scientists on edge. It's moving faster than at any time in recorded history, and it's causing problems for navigation systems. But the deeper mystery is, what drives this movement? Some theories suggest the molten iron core of the Earth, but there might be other forces at play. Could it be that something outside the Earth is influencing our planet's core? Some researchers have proposed that the gravitational pull of a passing celestial body could cause a pole shift, but there's no evidence of that. It remains one of the biggest questions in geophysics. Now, let's return to where we started, to the singing sands and the moving rocks. These phenomena seem simple, but they hold a deeper significance. They remind us that our planet is not a static, dead rock, but a dynamic, living being with rhythms and mysteries we haven't yet understood. The next time you feel the ground beneath your feet, think about the forces that shape it, the sounds it makes, and the movements it makes. There's a whole world of wonder that science is only beginning to scratch. And so, we come to the end of our journey through the bizarre. But the mystery doesn't end here. The Earth continues to surprise us, and every time we think we've got it figured out, it throws us a curveball. From the depths of the ocean to the heights of the atmosphere, from the frozen poles to the desert sands, there are phenomena that defy explanation. And in those unexplained moments, we find the spark of curiosity that drives us to explore, to question, and to dream. So, the next time you hear a strange sound in the wind, or see a light in the sky, or a rock that seems out of place, remember, the Earth is speaking to us, and we're just beginning to listen.